So you and Heather formed quite the bond in the house as the season went on. So talk about your relationship with Heather and how much of it was for game purposes.
Okay, so in the beginning of the game, we were aligned for about a week, and that was pure game purposes. I didn't get along with her in any way whatsoever. Do I want my look at you or
Either or.
Okay, I'll look at you. Yeah. And then like just stuff was happening with the girls and stuff, and I really wasn't liking Heather. And then I think it was a mutual bond of hating everybody else in the house that brought us together. It was the moment that Andrew called her a bitch that I went up to her and I was like, no, fuck that guy, like don't listen to him. It really brought us together, and I think it was like the most unlikely friendship ever because we are the two most opposite people ever. I'm like this emo, like I hate life, I hate people, and she's like this bubbly, happy blonde girl. And I think it just complemented it really well. So I think it was friendship that started it, and then it just worked so well, and that's how the Sloppy Seconds really came together. Adele likes to take credit for bringing us together, but I think it was our mutual hatred for other people that brought us together. But it worked really well in the game too, so I'm happy that it happened.
Last night during the final part of the HOH competition, could you hear when the fans were kind of cheering when John had the right answer and you had the incorrect one?
I knew for a very long time that John was one of Canada's favorite player, okay? Like I know his personality. He's such an amazing guy. He's so funny and goofy and stuff. And I could see myself being a fan and watching him and really liking him. So I knew that I knew he was going to have Canada's vote, no matter what. I knew it. Over me, I knew he was going to have it. So I wasn't surprised that they were like, you know, cheering for him. Sucks, but I wasn't surprised at all.
Did you ever consider changing your answer when you were hearing that? Like, could you hear the actual cheers when that was happening, when you had the incorrect answer?
No, I did not consider it at all. I think when I got the first one wrong, I don't even remember the question. I think my mind was just blank at that point, so, oh God.
So which moves and decisions did you solely make that led you to believe that you would have been more deserving to win over John in the final two?
I made every single move for John. I'm sorry, John, I love you, and I know he's so mad at me for that question last night. But okay, here's the thing. Beginning of the game, he did not know anything that was going on in the house. He thought that Kenny and Andrew were still aligned with him until like third week, and I'm like, John, they want you out of this house. Like, what are you doing? I had to go up to him and be like, stop pacing around the house. It's making people nervous. Stop talking about getting Andrew out to Andrew's allies. Like, I had to lead him into doing all these things. And then the main things, okay, getting Arlie out, John would have never done that ever if I had not beat it into his head that Arlie was coming after him. He would have waited a few weeks and then Arlie would have come and taken him out. So I did that. Adele, he only put Adele on the block because he didn't really have any other options. I was the one who convinced Heather to vote him out because even that morning, Heather didn't want to vote Adele out, so I'd convinced him of that.
It all changed that morning.
Yes, exactly. Heather, he only voted out Heather because it was between me and Heather, and I had built such a loyal bond to him and strong bond that he could only vote out Heather at that point. Price, what else? So much other stuff. Oh, okay. So the whole night where the secret veto was used, and we were scared that Arlie was going to stay because Allison was going to convince everyone to, you know, make him stay. I spent so long coming up with how to convince them not to. For like, we sat there on that couch and John's like, Neda, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I came up with this whole plan of being like, oh, we were just confused. Allison, we want to work with you. We made all these Final Four deals and everything. We spent the entire night trash talking Arlie. So that was all me. John helped, but oh, so much. I love you, John. John, you did help.
Okay, well, this kind of ties into the last one. While he was the one to end your game, you guys obviously clicked very early on and worked well together. So what does that bond mean to you?
The bond is going to be something that's going to be there for a long time. It's going to take me a while to get over it.
So you often mention that you didn't think that Canada liked you. So was this how you truly felt, or was that just game purposes?
A lot of it was game purposes because we knew for a very long time, we knew for a very long time that the 7th member of the jury was going to be Canada. We assumed that, and I wanted people to take me to the end just because they thought I wasn't going to get that jury member vote. I knew that John was going to get it over me just because I know his personality. He's an amazing guy. He was going to get that. But no, I didn't 100% believe that. I just wanted other people to, just so they could take me to the end.
We actually had a favorite house guest poll on our site, and the last 2 weeks of the season, you were the first place one.
Shut up.
Yeah.
By what percent?
I'll show you after this.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And then another question, as a super fan of the show, how did it feel to see so many former house guests in the audience and know that they were supporting you all season long?
Oh my god, for me to see Howie from season 6, I was like, oh my god, you're here? Like, you watch this, that's so cool. Even when I met Emmett and Jill, I was like freaking out, okay? I was freaking out. So for me to see like Ian and, oh my god, I'm so jealous they met Dan and Jury. That hurts my heart. I'm so jealous. It was crazy just seeing them and being like, they're actually watching me. Because this entire season I've been like, I realize I'm on Big Brother, but you know, it doesn't like sink into your head. Every time Marissa comes on the screen, I'm like, oh my god, I'm on Big Brother. So yeah, cool, super cool.
For sure. And I think that's it.
Yay!
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
For us.